In objective question 44 November, we are to factorize 6pq minus 3rs plus 3qs minus 6pr. So in this expression with 4 terms, we are going to group them in pairs. Let's see the first two, 6pq minus 3rs. Of course, we can factor only the numbers, but the variables pq and rs, there isn't any common factor. So I will ignore the first two, but pick the first one and consider the third one, because we have q here and q also here. So we can factor a variable over there. So we will have 6pq plus 3qs, then minus, into brackets, we have 6pr, then this sign will change to plus 3rs. When you bring negative outside a bracket, the signs inside ought to change, so that when you multiply the negative by the signs, you will get your terms, that's the various expressions back. Now let's see, negative times 6pr, we are going to get negative 6pr, and negative multiplying 3rs, we are going to get negative 3rs. Whenever we are doing this, we have to be cautious a little. Then we continue with the factorization. 6 and 3, the GCF, that's the greatest common factor, will be 3. Then PQ and QS, we can factor Q out here. 3 goes into 6, 2. Q into PQ, we will be left with P. Then plus 3 goes into 3, 1. Then Q into QS, we will be left with an S, minus 6 and 3, the common factor will be 3, and PR and RS, the common factor will be R. 3 into 6, 2, then R into PR, we left with a P. Then 3 into 3, 1, R into RS, will be left with an S. So plus S. Now, since we have the contents of the brackets equal, we can factor that one out as 2p plus S. Then we'll be left with 3q minus 3r. Then when we look at the second bracket, 3 is common, so we can factor 3 out there. So we get something like 2p plus S, then q minus r, then we factor the 3 out. So finally, our answer, we can write the answer as 3 into bracket 2p plus S, then q minus r. In our theory question 2a June, we are to simplify x plus 1 over x plus 2 divided by x squared minus 1. That's our expression. We can rewrite this expression as x plus 1 over x plus 2 divided by x squared minus 1. And here our least common denominator is x. Of course, here is over 1, and that place is over 1 as well. 1 into x is x, so we also have another x there. So x times x will be x squared. X into x is 1. 1 times 1 is 1, so plus 1. Then plus 1 into x is x. X times 2 is 2x. Then here, instead of the division, I'll change it to multiplication. Then I will reciprocate this expression as 1 over x squared minus x squared minus 1. The numerator side, we can rewrite it as x squared plus 2x plus 1 divided by x times 1 over x squared minus 1. And we can see that this numerator is a quadratic trinomial. So we have to factor that one. And by factoring, we have to find the coefficient of x squared, which is 1, and multiplied by the constant 1. So the product will be 1. Then we find two factors of 1. That when we add, we will get 2. And the factors will be 1 and 1. So it means our factorization will be x plus 1 and another x plus 1 divided by x. But when we get to this place, we have 1 over the x squared minus 1 is difference of two squares, which we can factor as x plus 1, x minus 1. So with this, we can see that x plus 1 here, this one, can cancel one of the x plus 1's here. And finally, we are going to get x plus 1 divided by x into bracket x minus 1. And this will be our final solution. Now, theory question 2b, November, we are to simplify m plus 1 divided by m minus 1 minus m minus 1 divided by m plus 1 plus 4 divided by m squared minus 1. We are going to find the least common denominator, and that one will be m squared minus 1. This m minus 1 can divide m squared minus 1, m plus 1 can divide m squared minus 1, and as well m squared minus 1 can divide itself. So m minus 1 goes into m squared minus 1, it will be m plus 1. Already we have m plus 1 here, so we multiply another m plus 1 by that one, then minus, we have m minus 1 here. So m plus 1 goes into m squared minus 1 will be m minus 1. M squared minus 1 into m squared minus 1 is 1. So 1 times 4 will be just our plus 4. We get some space. Then we can simplify the numerator as m plus 1 all square minus m minus 1 all square plus 4 divided by m square minus 1. We can see that what we have at the numerator side here is difference of two squares, 1, 2. So we can factor that one as m plus 1 m plus 1, then minus m minus 1 multiplying m plus 1 plus m minus 1. Then we close the bracket, add our 4 to 8 divided by our m squared minus 1. And when we simplify, we will get m plus 1 minus m plus 1 multiplying m plus 1 plus m minus 1. Then plus our 4 divided by, and this one is also difference of two squares, so we can factor that one as m minus 1, m plus 1, all divided by m plus 1 minus m plus 1. So in the first bracket, m minus m, or m can cancel m minus m, so 1 plus 1, we are going to get 2 times 1 can cancel negative 1, so m plus m will be 2m, then plus our 4, divided by this expression m minus 1, m plus 1. Then 2 times 2m will be 4m plus 4, divided by m minus 1, m plus 1. At the numerator, we can factor 4 out, leaving m plus 1 here, divided by m minus 1, m plus 1. And m plus 1 can cancel m plus 1 here, which we will have 4 divided by m minus 1 as our final result.